Our Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, in fact, briefing the media just a short while earlier, saying his cabinet minister, Asim Khan, had been accused of corruption in an audio clip, which he also played out at that press conference. He said he wouldn't spare anybody, not his son, not Manish Sisodia, not himself, if there was any proof of corruption. Asim Ahmed Khan, who was Minister for Food and Environment, has now been replaced by Imran Hussain. The minister has been accused of being in a nexus with a builder.
आपने इस भ्रष्टाचार को उजागर नहीं किया था, मीडिया वालों ने नहीं किया था, किसी ने नहीं किया था। हमारे पास आई कंप्लेंट और उसके बेसिस पे हम लोगों ने उसको एसेस किया और 24 घंटे के अंदर कल कंप्लेंट आई थी। रात भर बैठ के हम लोगों ने इसका असेसमेंट किया है और आज हम निर्णय ले रहे हैं कि हम उनको मंत्री पद से हटा रहे हैं। आसिम साहब को, इस कंप्लेंट को सीबीआई को हम रेफर कर रहे हैं और इमरान साहब को उनकी जगह नया मंत्री रखने जा रहे हैं। कुछ भी बर्दाश्त कर सकते हैं हम लोग, लेकिन किसी भी हालत में भ्रष्टाचार हम बर्दाश्त नहीं कर सकते। भ्रष्टाचार हमारा मंत्री करेगा, बख्शा नहीं जाएगा। भ्रष्टाचार अगर हमारा एमएलए करेगा, बख्शा नहीं जाएगा। भ्रष्टाचार अगर हमारा ऑफिसर करेगा, बख्शा नहीं जाएगा। कल को अगर मेरा बेटा भ्रष्टाचार करेगा, उसे भी नहीं बख्शूंगा। मनीष भ्रष्टाचार करेंगे, उसे नहीं बख्शा जाएगा, और अगर मैं भ्रष्टाचार करूंगा, मनीष मुझे नहीं बख्शेंगे। भ्रष्टाचार से कोई समझौता नहीं हो सकता।
See, a situation of no option can never be converted into a situation of virtue. And the irony is, that's what Mr. Arvind Kejriwal is trying to do. One of his ministers has been caught red-handed accepting bribe. And there was no other option than to take his resignation and sack him. When faced with a situation like this, what Mr. Arvind Kejriwal is trying to do is make an event out of it. The irony is, in a very short span of time of Mr. Arvind Kejriwal's rule in Delhi, we have seen all kinds of charges against ministers in the cabinet, and in fact ministers of cabinet have been sacked number of times within this short span of time. It shows that those who had come to give alternative form of governance in fact are embroiled in corruption, domestic violence and charges which are quite heinous.
He is the second minister in just 8 months' time out of 6 ministers, which means 1/3 of his ministers have been caught on corruption. So a party which was formed to fight corruption, 1/3 of his ministers in less than 8 months have been caught on corruption and have been forced to be removed on corruption. So instead of taking high moral grounds, I didn't see even a single trace of remorse or apology on the face of Arvind Kejriwal, who has appointed these two ministers. And what about this minister who was holding important portfolios of food and civil supplies and social welfare? Who is going to look into all the files which he has signed in the last 8 months?
This is the second big change, of course, for the Aam Aadmi Party, which came to power just a few months ago. Earlier, Law Minister Jitendra Tomar resigned after he was accused of faking his college degree. The Chief Minister emphasizing that he was acting without any prompting. He said, nobody brought this matter to us. Even the media was not aware of this. We have chosen to act on our own minister. Now, Asim Ahmed Khan was a businessman who became part of the Kejriwal cabinet after he won in Matya Mahal in Delhi. He was given charge of the Food and Civil Supply Ministry along with Environment and Forest and Election departments. Well, Bhairavi joining us at this point for more. Bhairavi, a fairly unprecedented move by a sitting chief minister, sacking his cabinet minister on live television and in fact daring his political opponents to do the same.
Well, absolutely, Ankita, but of course we can't question the timing of this, particularly keeping in mind that the Aam Aadmi Party has been under fire from all quarters and its ministers have been in some sort of controversy or the other, so in a sense preempting any of the media glare on this particular issue, which the minister himself, the chief minister himself, said was a big nexus between the builder and his own minister, Asim Ahmed Khan. Now, as we must point out here that Asim Ahmed Khan has been an important and close aide of the Chief Minister himself. He was a big part of the minority wing. In fact, he was heading the minority wing for the Aam Aadmi Party and held the position of both the Food and Civil Minister as well as the Environment and Forest Minister, and also defeated a five-time MLA Shoaib Iqbal in the last election. So an important man within the party as well as the government. And now this has been done, of course, at the behest of evidence that was produced to them by a complainant whose identity they are not revealing. But they got a long report from this man and also one audio clip. They acted upon that and said that we've done it even though the media was not aware of this. And as you said there, pointing fingers at the BJP, saying that they must follow suit and also take action against their ministers like Ms. Raje as well as Shivraj Chauhan, but rightly said there that they have preempted any of the glare that has been on Somnath Bharti and Mr. Tomar previously, and therefore taken strict action, going on to say that I will not spare anyone, even if it was my son or myself. Ankita.